What's up, Ragin Nation? My name is Alex Yu, and you're watching the Ragin Nation Show. This is just a web series where I talk about all the things that matter to me in the world of movies. The first thing I gotta talk about is the announcement for some 2013 release dates. And the very first release date I got for you is April 26th marks the release of Oblivion, directed by Joseph Kosinski, who directed Tron Legacy. This movie stars Tom Cruise, and he plays a soldier that has been banished onto the war-torn post-apocalyptic surface of Earth, and he has to repair machines and things like that from aliens, and that sounds really interesting. So that's coming out on April 26th, and the next movie that gets a release date is on June 21st, and that is for World War Z, and it is a film adaptation based off a novel called World War Z, An Oral History of Zombie War by Max Brooks. And really what the story is about a zombie war. That's all I know about it. Maybe some other people know more, but I never read the novel, so all I know is that it's a zombie war movie, and it stars Brad Pitt. And finally we got TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, coming out on December 25th, Christmas Day of 2013. It's a Michael Bay production, and I'm really excited about that, but I'll get more into that later on. Speaking of Joseph Kosinski, Tron III, the third installment of the franchise, is actually being written by David DiGilio. And originally Disney was planning to work on Tron 3 only after if Tron Legacy was a success. It was a success, but not as big a success that they had hoped for. But actually the home video release, DVD and Blu-ray sales did help make up for that success. So because of that, they already are starting to work on a script for Tron 3. Other movies that are filming this year are two productions from Robert Rodriguez, and that would be Machete Kills, which is the sequel to Machete, which is a really, really cool film starring, what's that guy's name? The big guy, Danny Trejo. I'm looking forward to that because I like these types of B movies. I mean, it's made to look like a B movie. What do you call those? Grindhouse movies. Yeah, I love these grindhouse movies, these exploitation films. They're just really entertaining to me. They're more entertaining to me now than they are if it had came out in the 80s. And from what I understand about the story of Machete Kills, it's about this billionaire arms dealer who attempts to spread war and destruction on Earth using weapons from space. And if that is not cool, I don't know what is. And obviously, Machete goes and prevents it from happening using a sword or machete the size of his thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's gonna be really, really awesome. It's actually filming in April, so we could expect to see this movie early next year or late this year. The other Robert Rodriguez production is Sin City 2. Sin City 2 was a movie that I couldn't really understand when I saw it in the theater, just because I thought it was going to be one linear story, but it was made up of several stories which kind of tied in together. But I enjoyed it more on DVD. It's one of those movies that you just gotta watch more than once to really, really enjoy it. And Sin City 2 is shooting this summer. Earlier I mentioned that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is coming out on Christmas Day of 2013, and it's a Michael Bay production. Well, he had some stuff to say about it yesterday, and he said that it's gonna be different. It's gonna be that the turtles are not actually mutants, they're aliens. And that's when I said, what the F? Just because, like, what's up with that? I mean, they're called TMNT, not TANT. TNAT, that's like TNA. Tant. Yeah, so it just kind of threw away the mutant aspect of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and a lot of the fans heard the news, and there was this huge negative uproar about it. And then Michael Bay responded with, chill. Chill, guys, okay, chill. That's all he had to say. I'm just kidding. No, he said a little bit more. He actually said that he's working closely with the original creator of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this is going to be a new spin on the series, and it's something that they're really, really excited about. This is how I feel about it. Originally, I was like, what the hell? What the hell's going on here? Michael Bay doesn't know what he's doing. But then later on I thought, wait a minute, he had an idea for Transformers. He changed it up a bit, and essentially he made Transformers his own. And then the fans originally didn't like it, then later on they warmed up to it, and then eventually they loved his version. Well, at least most of them did. So I think that's what's gonna happen with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I think that these changes aren't so bad. You know, when people really love something, they don't want it to change. But I think that sometimes things need to evolve, right? I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to evolve, but evolution is okay. And I'm really curious to see what this is going to look like. Keep in mind, this movie is not directed by Michael Bay. It's a Michael Bay production, so a lot of what happens in the movie is really because of him. But the vision of the film will be that of Jonathan Liebesman, who directed Battle Los Angeles. So I'm looking forward to that, but why did they gotta release it on Christmas Day? I'm having a big turkey dinner on Christmas Day and I gotta be with my family, so why did they gotta release a Michael Bay production on Christmas Day of next year? And speaking of release dates, I got some video game release dates for you guys, and I normally don't do this, but these are two games that really excite me, and that is GTA 4, and that is coming out early 2013. And speaking of other big games that finally get a release date after a long wait, that's Diablo 3, which is coming out on May 15th. And I know for a fact that if I do start playing Diablo 3, you're gonna see like only one video a month from me. So in that sense, I probably might not get Diablo 3, but I really want to play it. Anyways, that's coming May 15th, and it's something to look forward to, especially if you're a fan of the first two Diablo movies. I mean video games. And the last bit of news I have for you guys is trailers, movie trailers. And we have the red band trailer for Pirahna 3DD, which is pretty much exactly the same as the first one, except with it being a red band trailer, it's allowed to show a little bit more like the more like, you know what I'm saying, stuff, right? So this red band trailer now focuses more on the chest region of the female anatomy. And the next trailer that has been released is the new Tim Burton flick, and that is Dark Shadows, starring that guy from 21 Jump Street, Johnny Depp. Now originally I didn't know what this Dark Shadows was about. I didn't even know it was based off of anything. I thought it was an original idea, but apparently it's based off of some cult TV show, and it's about this vampire played by Johnny Depp who goes to sleep and wakes up in present day. And this trailer actually focuses on a lot of the comedic aspects of the movie. I didn't know it was going to be a comedy, but apparently it's a comedy. And the next trailer that recently came out is the full-length theatrical trailer for Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, directed by Timur Bekmambetov. And when I saw the trailer, I was like, eh. Just because it is not that much different from the previous trailer, but I really do want to watch this movie just because I think Timur Bekmambetov is just freaking twisted. I saw Wanted, and this guy is a visionary director. This guy's just nuts. So I want to see what he does with this vampire movie where Abraham Lincoln is not just the president. So that's something to look forward to. Check out that trailer. Another new trailer is the full-length theatrical trailer for Snow White and the Huntsman. And this one really makes the movie look cool. This movie just looks better and better with every trailer. And it shows more of the supernatural aspects of the film, because it shows out how the forest has all these like monsters and more monsters and stuff. Anyways, it just looks epic, and I can't wait to see this one. And the final bunch of marketing that I have for you is all for Prometheus. The first clip that they had was this 3-minute TED Talks clip. And it really just has Guy Pearce as Mr. Wayland, and he's just talking to this large audience about the future of artificial intelligence and androids. The next clip was this 30-second viral marketing clip for the movie, of course, and that is this commercial ad for robots. And then they had 3 trailers, which was the IMAX trailer, the full-length theatrical trailer, and then the international trailer. And all of them look great, especially that theatrical trailer, because there's so many new scenes in that, and it really gives you more sense of the characters and the story. And it's really about discovering these planets that were used for colonizing, I think. But anyways, check out that trailer. It looks really good. And that's all the news that I have for you in this episode. Before I go, I want to ask you guys, what do you think of the changes to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Like I said before, I'm going to accept these changes because I saw what Michael Bay did with Transformers, and it turned out to be a great thing. He intends to do the same for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So what do you think of that? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? You want to keep an open mind? Or are you just saying, hell no, damn you, Michael Bay? So let me know in the comment section below. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, click that like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, like me on Facebook, The Ragin Nation, follow me on Twitter at Ragin Nation, and also, thank you. My name is Alex Yu, and thanks for watching another episode of The Ragin Nation Show. I'll see you next time. Peace.